Hi, this is Ernie. I'm the guy who had $6 in his checking account to now having millions of dollars. As promised, I'm creating a course, 13 video course for those who are willing and interested in learning about options. And I already created a video yesterday, and this is going to be my video number 2. We already talked about what options are and what call options are and what put options are at a very high level. Today, we're going to do a deeper dive into what call options are. There are 2 ways to make money. One is selling calls, which is what I do very often. The other one is buying calls, which is something I don't do. So let's go with what buying call means. The simplest description that I can give you about buying calls is buying a lottery ticket. The probability is better than buying up a lottery ticket, but ultimately that's what it is, because you're spending very little money to buy a premium, and I'm going to explain with a chart, hoping that my stock is going to take off. And if it does not take off, I'm going to lose pretty much everything. But if it does take off, you might make a boatload of money. You might make, 2x, 3x, or in some cases like 40, 50, 100x. And that's why a lot of people who buy options, and of course, it's not just like randomly buying them. You have to have some type of a thesis or hypothesis that says, oh, because of these, I think the stock could potentially take off. Or sometimes you're just lucky. But even then, you will hear news like earning was great, profit was great, guidance was great, and then stock falls. And that was the case with, for example, Nike. So I lost all my money when I bought Nike calls. So even if you made the bet correctly with the right hypotheses, sometimes like there's war, or sometimes, Federal Reserve says something and then market tanks and it brings everything down. So you end up losing money. And what is the probability that you will lose money? Oh, way better than lottery. Lottery jackpot for Mega Millions or Powerball is like 1 out of 800 or 400 million. This one is, you will win about 10% of the times, but 90% of the times you lose money. That is the current statistics on those who are buying call options. So let's use a real example so that you can see how it works. So I'm going to use MSTU that's trading at $5.05, or that's what it closed on Friday. And to look at some of these charts that's fancier and nicer, I got to use Thinkorswim from Charles Schwab. So what you're going to see is I'm going to make a bet that